position. Aloha. It was wonderful seeing you today. The couple things that we do each time, don't necessarily have to stay to this, but we try and talk about intervals, like 1 to 1 is an octave. When we go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, we're demonstrating we can play a full octave, which consists of 7 diatonic notes and has the 8th one being the same. On our right hand, we use a process of 1, 2, 3. Then we go under with our thumb to complete the final 5 notes. On all white keys, we're going to be doing that with 1, 2, 3, except for F, which we do 1, 2, 3, 4 to encompass the B flat. However, the chords we're going to be working with primarily are going to be C major and G major as of right now. The concept is being able to understand that the notes that we play on one hand can be played on the other, except for our fingerings change. With the right hand for scales, we play C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. When we play on the left hand, we go 5 notes up. C, D, E, F, G, and then we come over with our third finger for the last 3 notes, A, B, and C. Starting on the pinky, ending on the thumb. Starting on the thumb, ending on the pinky. When we play, you'll notice that one hand goes 1, 2, 3 under, and the other hand goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. When coming down, the hand does the same thing that the right hand does except for under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, over, 3, 2, 1. Hypothetically, if we played C and C, D and D, E and E, those would be the same. At this point, we play the F with this finger and our thumb plays the F. That matches. We play our pointer finger for the G and our thumb plays the G. We go over for the A. Our middle finger, our pointer finger goes down for the B, fourth finger, and then thumb and pinky continue it. When we go to today's key of the day, C major, D major, C major, D minor, E minor, F major, and we stall on the perfect fifth. C, G. We find ourselves playing a C major, a G major, an A minor, a B diminished. With this B diminished, we move our hand up a little bit so our first finger is between the 2 black notes, and then our fourth finger plays the F sharp, which is the only sharp in the key of G. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and then G. When we play this, it's important to move our hand up here so we're not staying down here and wrapping our fingers to the side and having improper elbow technique. Other than that, maybe try G to A to B, go under for the C, D, E. Let that fourth finger go up to the F sharp and then come down a half step to the C. When going down, pinky, fourth finger, third, second, first, cross over to the B with the third finger, and then end on your note. One of the things that we would like to pay attention to is intervals. If we have a 1 to a 1, that is an octave. When we play the third, it is considered a major third. When we put the 5 over the top of the third, along with the root, we get triads. Moving between chords in C major doesn't require us to play any black notes. The 7th in the key of C major is B diminished. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished. So when we play G major, our F sharp is our F sharp diminished, which resolves to G major. Going through the process of hearing 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. I would like for us to be able to vocalize the notes. And I know we didn't go over this a lot today, but if you can hum out loud any note like ah, the way we find that is by ah, we start at middle C and then we go up or down depending on where we think it is. One, this makes it easier for us to find the notes on the piano. F. C. C. That would be an A. So we can find notes on the piano just by hearing them in our head. What I would really enjoy hearing next week is if we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then vocalize 5. So we would have la 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 la. If we could play C to G and go that is a perfect 5th, then we could also go C sharp to G sharp, D to A, D sharp to A sharp. Now the concept is we don't have to know what the name of these notes are yet, but it would be really cool to see that they form a certain pattern. When we talk about the pattern having a 1 and 5, we'll stop having our extension finger jump out, and all the notes for these 5 fingers will actually feel really relative for the chord it's in. So one of the things we do is we talk about C major having no sharps and no flats, how G major has 1 sharp and that sharp is F sharp, how E major, when we keep going, no flats, 2 sharps, all sharps. No matter what key we put down our 1 as, we could pretty much figure out what notes are what. So the concept this week is if we can read a little bit of the sheet music and we know that our finger that goes on middle C should be read as that little ledger line underneath the staff, we know that that's our home base. That's where all the other notes that we have will make sense from. So if I know I've got a C, I most likely am going to have an E or a G or an E flat and a G or an E flat and a G flat, because those are the 3 major chords. So the takeaway is there's only 1 diminished in every key. Every key has 1 diminished, and that diminished is specific to that key.
Hey,
good, come on in. Oh. That key itself will be something that we talk about. Come on in. I'm just wrapping up a video. Okay. That key will be something that we talk about in correlation to other keys. And along the process, we're going to be adding in these single note notations so our fingers start to work independently on their own. It was wonderful seeing you today, and I will catch you next week. Aloha.